Oh, hello there. Why aren't you looking swell today? Are you having a good day? I bet you are. What's that? You're not? Well, please, stop watching this video. Go do something for yourself. Make it a good day. Eat a good snack. Maybe make yourself a nice meal. Go outside and smell the roses for all I care. Then you can come back and watch this video. Because it's me, the YuGiOh Scrub. But you can call me Bailey. And I care more about your mental health and well-being than my view count. But I do care about my view count, and my like count, and my subscriber count. So you better do all those things. Otherwise, I'm going to be a sad boy. Thank you all for clicking this video. You can tell that we're going to be playing a interesting deck today. I kind of put this together. I call it +1 stun. It's really Apprentice Magician summoning Crystal Seer to get some pluses, Tributing for Caius, Mask of Darkness to get back some spells and traps, Thunder King and Cyber Dragon being some lights to summon Chaos Sorcerer. It's a pile of decent-ish cards. We'll see how it goes. Frankly, I don't know how it's going to go, but we'll try it out. We also got the Break of the Magical Warrior in there. Click that button. Because I can summon Breaker, and then I can put another spell counter on it if it survives by summoning the Apprentice Magician, because that's a little-known second effect where it can put a spell counter on a card that can take a spell counter. No one wants to play Edison format on the ladder right now. That's making me sad. You all need to start playing Edison format. And how will I know you play Edison format? Well, you subscribe to me. Thank you. Wow, I gotta just keep on rambling. No one's playing at all. We'll do the classic leave and rejoin, and that's perfectly going to work in 5, 4, 3, 2, didn't even have to get to 1. I'm a genius. We'll go paper, and of course we win, because I'm the greatest rock, paper, scissors player of all time. If you heard me in the last video say that I'm the worst player of all time, ignore that, because I'm actually the best. If you can't tell, I'm still in the same shirt and hat as I was in my last video, because I'm not even trying to portray the passage of time. I'm recording this immediately after. Well, technically I used the bathroom, and then I started recording again. But you know, that's how it goes. Turtle was poking its head out at the end of the last video, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Opening hand, Caius, Gale, Chaos Sorcerer, Thunder King, Breaker, Thunder King. We'll go ahead and just summon a Thunder King and end. Next turn, maybe Breaker, maybe Gale. Maybe nothing at all. What is this? Okay. Veil of Darkness. I've never seen this. During my Eurodraw phase, if you draw dark monsters, you can reveal any number of them, send them to the graveyard, and draw one more card. Could be a YuGiOh, but I'm just going to go ahead. Pop that. I don't want him getting more draws. And if this is a hamster or a YuGiOh, it was a Necro Gardener. I attacked with the Thunder Kings, it would get over the hamster. And also force him, if he wanted to take no damage, to pop the Breaker. But okay. So Necro's in grave. I have Thunder King and Breaker on the field. Drawing Apprentice Magician next turn, and my opponent Rage Quit. Wow. Okay. Great start to this video. Already got 1 win. It's my angry noise for when I lose rock, paper, scissors. I'm so angry. Guys, I think I literally lose my mind when I record videos. It's really fun to just be able to sit here and, in a way, it's as myself as I can possibly be, because there's nothing going on besides me talking to myself. And I think a lot of people can be so fake and they put on their YouTuber voice and play up. This is just me being my ridiculous self. Okay, let's go ahead. Special Cyber Dragon. And see if this goes through. If it's a YuGiOh, it's a Goblin Zombie. Okay, I'm fine with that. He gets a Plague. I will set D-Prison, set Mask of Darkness. Perfect. MST hits my D-Prison. Mask of Darkness next turn can get me back the D-Prison, then I could potentially tribute over one of these 2 monsters for the Caius, banishing something else. Now that I know he's playing zombies, he might set a card, Brain Control. Of course, is he going to tribute over for Caius? Why does everyone always have exactly what counters my play? Luckily, I have Gores here, which is nice. Put a 2400 token on the field. Get ourselves a Chaos Sorcerer. And we'll just go ahead and attack for some damage. We'll hit him for 2400 ourselves. Does he have Gores? No. We'll set Apprentice Magician and end. So it would be nice if he attacks over this Apprentice Magician with, I don't know, a Pyramid Turtle or something. Then we can search ourselves a Crystal Seer. The next turn we can flip the Crystal Seer, search some cards, or technically excavate, though in Edison format. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the way it works is that you don't actually show the cards. But we're just going to go ahead and Tribute Summon. He might just quit here. If he's got nothing. Yep, okay. I was also able to summon the Chaos Sorcerer, so I didn't feel too bad at all. I think Royal Oppression will be very nice here. Maybe DD Crows over the creature swap. Thunder King YuGiOh, I think, will be really nice. Maybe over one Breaker. That seems fine. Side decking is definitely my weakest point in all of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I know you're supposed to have game plans. I don't have game plans. I just do. Okay. Opening hand. Dark Armed Dragon, Allure of Darkness, Thunder King YuGiOh, Spirit Reaper, Caius the Shadow Monarch. Caius the Shadow Monarch. Who's decided it's not Caius? I think the community has just decided that it's Caius, but I think it could be Caius. Caius, the Shadow Monarch. That's how you say it, actually. He, Allure of Darkness is banishing a Mystic Tomato. He is playing the correct Art of Mystic Tomato, in my opinion, even though I go back and forth playing both of them. We draw DD Crow. Let's go ahead, Allure of Darkness ourselves. We get Royal Oppression, Bottomless Trap Hole. I think we'll banish the DD Crow. Or do we banish the Spirit Reaper? Or we just banish the Caius? Or do we banish the Dark Armed Dragon? We'll banish Dark Armed Dragon. We'll play it scary here. We'll go ahead and try to attack into this monster. Best case would be if it's a Goblin Zombie. He clicked Thunder King. Okay. He banishes it. We'll set our own Bottomless and end. So unfortunate, but that's fine. I don't want to set 2 because he might tribute this for Caius. If he does, I can banish it with Bottomless Trapple. If he synchros into something, it's a Pyramid Turtle. I think I would have let that go through, the attack go through, because he could still special summon with a Pyramid Turtle. But what do I know? He sets a back row and ends. We'll go ahead, set Spirit Reaper and end. Crystal Seer would be a decent set as well. He Noblemans of Crossouts? That's a weird card to be running. I don't know, I suppose YuGiOh kind of messes with his deck a bit. I don't feel like it's the best card to run. Unfortunately, we're losing a decent amount of life points slowly but surely towards this Royal Oppression activations. I don't want to go too low because then I can't Royal Oppression too much. Oh my goodness. I think I sided the other one out, but just to be sure. Of course, he's also got 2 Royal Oppressions. And he MSTs my bottomless trap hole. Alright. We're going to admit defeat here. And just go to game 2. Or game 3. I'm thinking... Nope, we're going to keep it the way it is. I want to be able to summon Dark Arm Dragon, even though I don't have much graveyard manipulation in this deck. Opening hand. Well, I got the dad. Opening hand, Breaker, Thunder King, Trap Dust Shoot, Caius, MST. We'll set Trap Dust Shoot and summon the Thunder King. And we'll Trap Dust Shoot him to see his hand. Alright, Gore's Spirit Reaper, Bottomless Trap Hole, Mind Control, MST. Alright. I think we get rid of the Gores. So he's got Mind Control, Bottomless Trap Hole, MST, Spirit Reaper, Burial. He sets 1 back row. We'll go ahead, MST the back row. It was the Bottomless Trap Hole. And because we haven't seen a tuner, we obviously know his hand. So his hand is Burial, MST, Mind Control. So Burial, MST, Mind Control, unknown. Let's just make sure he's shuffled. So he did shuffle his deck after putting the Gores back. Breaker is 19. So we could put him pretty damn low. I think we'll do that. No Gores. He can't set a back row without it getting popped next turn. And good games. And he leaves immediately. Okay. What are we at? 14 minutes? We can play another one. One more, I think. Feels like we've done so much already because we already got 2 match wins. I don't even think I've been saying good luck, have fun to my opponents. I'm so rude. The worst person to ever live. Opening hand, Cyber Dragon, Crystal Seer, Thunder King YuGiOh, Chaos Sorcerer, and Mask of Darkness. I like the Cyber Dragons because it gives this deck a little bit more speed than it might otherwise have. We'll go ahead and Special Summon Cyber. And it's a YuGiOh, which is why I wanted to get rid of it. Okay, YuGiOh Armageddon Knight, and Solar Recharge. We'll set Crystal Seer in Dimensional Prison. Maybe should have set the Mask of Darkness, but I don't necessarily want to do that quite yet. I think Crystal Seer is a little bit better. Charge of the Light Brigade. Maybe could have summoned... Okay, so he's running a Noralis deck. That makes sense. Getting himself a Lila. Does he summon the Lila right away? He does. Does he use the effect? He does. And he just goes to end phase. Milling Traden, Sirocco, Allure of Darkness. We'll go ahead, I think, and summon the Thunder King and just attack over this. Main phase 2. Unfortunately, we just have to end. Maybe could have flipped Crystal Seer and searched an extra card into my deck. I want to be able to negate any special summons he does, though. He doesn't have the value engrave, so he won't be able to use that effect to run over the Thunder King, and even then he would have to use his battle phase. He sets another card. I draw Allure of Darkness. So let's Allure. Getting Thunder King, Mirror Force. Yes. Thunder King does not negate. I was like, what is he talking about? We'll banish, I think, the Chaos Sorcerer. Maybe Mask of Darkness. No, we'll banish Chaos Sorcerer. Summon the Spirit Reaper. If it's a Raikou, it's a Vayu. Does he want to shuffle his hand? Give him a second, and nope. We'll hit the middle card. It's a Dark Creator. Great card to hit, though I could also negate it with the Thunder King. Phantom of Darkness would be a bad draw for me. I draw Apprentice Magician. I think summoning another Thunder King is going to be the best play here. It's another Vayu. We'll attack with the Spirit Reaper. Hitting the Trunade. Perfect. And we'll hit for another 19. And just end our turn there. The reason I want to put the other Thunder King in play is because if he does Noralis, I'd lose it anyway. And I can negate as much as possible. Dad, a Dark Creator. He sets another card and ends. And perfect for us, we now have the Grand Mole. So we can summon the Grand Mole. Attack. Declare. To hand. Attack with the Spirit Reaper. Declare. Hitting that card from his hand. A Plague. Okay. That's fine. It goes to grave. He'll have to activate the effect, top deck a card. He's at 1400 now. And he does Phantom of Chaos. So, unfortunate, but he draws one card. This will be an interesting game now. Let's see what he can do. I'm trying to think what kind of cards I could get. Mask of Darkness would help me out, letting me get back a Mirror Force. He could use the Plague in his grave. He only has that one Vayu accessible right now. He does Plague, top decking the card he drew from the Phantom of Chaos. And he synchros for level 8. Dark End Dragon. Okay, then he does make another synchro with the Armor Master. Okay, let's see. And it's game. Alright, lovely. Love when I get him down to that low. DD Crows seem good. Breakers don't seem good. Compulses seem pretty good. Transmigration Prophecy seems pretty good. Royal Oppression doesn't seem too good. Bring out the creature swap. Bring out MST Dark Armed. Okay. Opening hand. Fine with this. Thunder King, Torrential Tribute, Transmigration Prophecy, Mask of Darkness, Caius. We'll set Compulse and summon Thunder King. I don't want to get blown out by a heavy storm, but I need some interaction in case he does hit the combo. So he activates Dark Grepher, pitching Skyscourge and Oralis. Has to pitch Dark. Card Trooper is not a dark monster. It is an earth monster. Okay, so he gets rid of an Armageddon Knight. Could have negated the Dark Grepher. I think if we're gonna lose it, might as well put back the Dark Grepher. And he does have the Phantom of Chaos. Lovely. What can you do? Though if I had gone straight and just activated nothing, this guy's very happy to be playing Noralis. This is like me playing Light Swords the other day. Maybe I'll have to build a Noralis deck. I feel like my deck has decent comeback potential, though, depending on the draws. Sandgan's fine. One of the better ones, because I can poke for 1,000 and keep a card advantage chain going. See what my opponent does now. Phantom of Chaos. Dark Grepher. pitches Necrogardna to send a Vayu. Wouldn't it have been lovely to have the Transmigration Prophecy right about now? Summons himself an Armed Wing. Let's search ourselves. Probably, do we do Spirit Reaper? Do we do Apprentice Magician? Or do we do Grand Mole? Or Gale? I think Gale would be better. We get a Gore, so that's a fantastic draw. And we'll attack for 150 over the Armed Wing. Life points are pretty even right now between my opponent and me. He doesn't have much to use. Gale is permanent, so the Necrogardna wouldn't have done much against the attack from the Gale. Okay, so he is going to pop it, or attack over the Gale. Are you serious? And we will special summon Gores, because we have to. So he at least gets rid of his Necrogardna. We get an Apprentice Magician. He can't pop it. And we'll be able to search ourselves something. What do we want to get? Probably a Crystal Seer. He sets an actual back row. Interesting. We get Grand Mole. We'll flip Summon Seer. Declare. And probably get ourselves... The other one goes to the bottom of the deck. We gotta summon Grand Mole. Lovely. Don't you just love these kinds of decks? They're the best. He summons a Lila. I eat 1,700. I'm getting a little salty. Just at this guy's constant friggin' chatter. Get a Chaos Sork. I really hope I freaking win this game because of this Chaos Sorcerer. Banish the Light and Dark. We'll banish the Phantom of Chaos because we have to. And we'll end our turn there. He's got a Sirocco, but no value in grave. Had to get rid of the Phantom of Chaos because he could banish the Dark Arm Dragon and then use the Dark Arm Dragon effect. He goes to end phase, milling a Raikou, Rhoda, and Trunade. Then we get a Tragodia. I don't think Trag goes to grave because it's question mark, and question mark is not less than 0 or less than 1500. He's already got a light in grave, so I think we just have to attack. I don't think banishing does much. I think taking what damage we can get is best. If we can sneak this win, I will be very happy. You guys, I feel like I've been able to see my slow deterioration of my mental sanity playing this right now. He's viewing his graveyard. Dark Armed is gone. He has a light and a dark. Foolish for Plague, probably. But Plague won't do anything. Foolish for a value. Making an Armed Wing. Is he going to crash? He does. Allure of Darkness. Getting double D Prison. Okay, we're still in it. Barely. Somehow. He goes straight to his end phase. We will summon Spirit Reaper. And start poking some cards out of his hand. Get a trade-in out of his hand, so that's fine. Not enough darks for the Dark Creator. He does have a light and a dark for the Chaos Sorcerer. Draw a Trap Dust Shoot. Let's try to poke. Hit the Elfin. Okay. I don't think setting the Dust Shoot will do anything at the moment. He just has no cards in hand, obviously. Breaker would be a decent draw, though I took it out. Mask of Darkness is fine. We just got to get some damage in. We'll set the Mask of Darkness. Got 2 Deep Reasons set. Trade in. Pitching the Norlaris. So, 1 set back row and 2 cards in his hand. Phantom of Chaos. Don't you love it? So he's going to Noralis us again. You love it. You love to see it. Fantastic. I'm salty. Don't even say good games. Dude, just like, my god. I get it, you're happy. That was just insane. Every freaking beatdown on Aurelius Wrath. Like, dude, I get it, you're playing a very sacky deck, and I'm playing an incredibly slow deck. But, like, whew. I'm sorry, guys. I try not to be salty, and if I am, like now, I try not to, like, I won't let my opponent, the most I'll do is be like, please just play. Like, I don't need you typing out, face the Wrath of Norlaris for the 40th time in a game when all you need to do is special summon that and just win. You know, that'll be my saltiness. Oh, let's see what he says. Now I'm gonna be salty. Playing a crappy deck. It shouldn't be that exciting or surprising when you win. Okay. When you message me, then I'll be a little salty. I will admit. He can say whatever he wants. I really don't care. I'm the Yu-Gi-Oh! Scrub. I get to do what I want. I'm playing a slow-ass deck that summons one monster a turn and tries to literally rely on trap cards that are reactive and then flipping flip monsters. Your deck is about blowing up the entire field. Maybe I could run compulses and some other stuff that could stop freaking normal summons, but, like, no. I'm fine with it. I get it. It happens, but wow, the fact that every 2 seconds the guy is screaming about Norlaris, you not be like me, like Cyber Dragon for the win, like, or Chaos. No, I'm just freaking playing the game. Wow, I apologize. Today, I'm the saltiest player that's ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, I've made some videos before. Gotta see what he says. That isn't even proper grammar. I'm going to be one of those guys now. Sit down, very. What does that even mean? Type with proper grammar. Well, thank you all for watching. We'll see what this guy says, or I'm going to keep seeing. But that's the video for me. 37 minutes. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.